one thing I'll say all year long is that tech happens. And when tech happens, we roll with it, we adapt. This tutorial is out of order. I wanted to introduce you to this on the second or third day, but hey, we adapt. So you're logged in and you're on the Edit My Profile quest. I want to just show you something that when you do log in, and I'll click away to get rid of those hints, there's a Remember Me button. Now, wouldn't it be nice if the browser remembered your password? And also, when you log in, whichever browser you're in is going to offer to remember your login information as well. That can be a really good idea when you're in your own account. If you're in a shared account, like the student account or on some public computer, never, ever click that box. Okay, back to our regularly scheduled program. You're logged in, and yes, I have a very secure password. I don't want anyone hacking my account. When you log in, you're redirected to the front end of the MacLab site. As an admin, I'm redirected to the back end. I'm going to come back out here, and you're either going to land on this page or on the weekly page. I'm still trying to decide that. But for right now, what I want you to do is edit your profile, but I don't want you to leave this page when you do, because you'll lose the video. So for right now, hold down the Command key. Command looks like that, and it sits to the left or right of the spacebar, but get used to using your left hand to hold down the modifier keys. And I know lefties, you got to adapt because all the cool keyboard shortcuts are on the left-hand side. And, life's not fair to lefties. I understand. But you guys are adaptable. You roll with it. So hold down the Command key, roll over this howdy. Yours will say your ID number or your email address, however we do that. And then still holding down the Command key, click on Edit My Profile, and it opens up in a new tab. And depending on your browser, that tab may or may not be active. So go ahead and click on it. And right now, once again, I'm seeing far more options than you are because I'm an admin in WordPress. And what I'd like you to do, scroll down, don't mess with the top end, and do not, under any circumstances, deselect that, because you'll regret that. You want your toolbar. And here's what I want you to do. Your first name and last name. My first name is Michael. I'd rather go by Mike. And notice, hey, I used a capital letter. We're actually grammatically correct in here. I'm going to be looking at this the rest of the year in the clipboard. So whatever you enter here, I'm going to see. If you follow instructions, I'm going to be pleased. If you don't follow instructions, we're going to talk, because you need to understand some things in tech need to happen in a certain way. And this is just a visual thing that I want to know. So write down your first name, your given name as you would like to be called. If you want to go by a nickname, that's going to happen down here. So first name, last name. Stop this video, switch over to the tab that has your profile in it, and type that in. Once again, using capital letters. Your last name should be just how it appears in Infinite Campus, so I can tie those two together. So stop the video and do that now. All right, now you're back. The next thing is your nickname. And you can choose anything that's school appropriate. It can't be too long because it will break the formatting both in my clipboard and in the leaderboard. So for right now, keep it 15 letters or less, characters. Okay? Alphanumeric, you can use spaces, you can use capital letters, you can use numbers. Keep it school appropriate, and don't mess with my nickname. Don't have anything to do with boss. Understand? Don't mess with the boss. And then after you set that, you have to change this right here, because by default, it's going to be selecting these three things, combinations of these three uppermost things. So go ahead and choose your nickname. And your nickname should not be your real name or your ID number. Okay, stop the video and do that. All right, before we move on, I just want to confirm that, hey, your nickname is the same name that's chosen in this drop-down menu, right? Okay, your email address, I want this to be your @guhsd.net email. I don't check this email very often, so don't email me here. You can use the contact form if you need to contact me out here on the Mac Lab. The contact form's right here. And what I want you to do, the website will come later in the week. For right now, there's just one more step. Come all the way down here. We'll get your Gravatar. We'll get that going later. Period and computer. What period are you in? What computer are you sitting at? Look down. The computer number is written on the keyboard and it's written on the base of the monitor. And if it says 03, you're on computer 3. So click on this little plus sign. Which period are you in? Select the appropriate period. Which computer are you sitting at? Select the appropriate computer. You got it? So if you're on computer 22 in period 1, this is perfect. Do that and come back to the video. All right, so now I want you to understand, as soon as you click this update profile button, I am going to see whatever you entered into this, and I'm going to go to the clipboard and to the period we're in, and I'm going to check everybody's information. Please, please, please follow the instructions, okay? This is a very simple thing for you to do, and you should do it perfectly. All right, so click Update Profile. I'm not going to do that because I am not in a period and I am not at one of the student computers. All right, so click the Update Profile button and then move on in the quest.